Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sensei444. And of course, I'm making this video in the evening. I don't know when you'll be watching it, but just always say good evening. All right, so we're going to start with some of the Shein. I'm going to give you progress on my problem that I was having with Shein. And we're going to go over some of the purchases here from Shein. Okay, I want to start with this set that I bought. I bought myself one and I bought one for my sister. And it's really pretty. I don't have the price on this, so I will include it in the description. Okay, but there's this kind of mostly colored, transparent, like resin stones, and it's twisted right there. And if you see that, my sister had trouble getting it to lay flat, but we solved it by flipping it upside down. So whatever way she had it on, when she flipped it upside down, it was fine and it finally laid flat. So it's just, if you get this one, it's a little tricky. I don't know why this is twisted right here. Oh, geez. Okay, that was twisted. All right, so I'm going to have to untwist this off camera. I won't waste your time on it, but I will give you the price. I do know that it was $6 and some change, and it came with a set of earrings. See the earrings right there, and they match, matchy. That's our first matchy of the day. Okay, and I'm wearing the Prolux Matte Foundation in Bisque, which is the dollar store brand. And no, it is not really matte. You can see there's a slight sheen to it. And I think that's perfect, because if I wear completely matte, it doesn't look too good on my skin. And if I wear shiny, it doesn't look too good either. And a couple areas that were a little shinier, I just put a little loose powder here. And I think that was LA Colors too, from the dollar store. The lips are a Rimmel color called Peachy Petal. And I really don't know how old that lipstick is. I'm really going to have to review some of my lipsticks and maybe toss some out. I'm wearing the Maybelline eyebrow pencil, Expert Wear in medium brown, and the eyeshadow palette is a Morphe. I like Morphe, Morphe. I get it at Ulta. It's very pigmented, and it's in a kind of a gold and brown palette. Yeah, and that's about it, I guess. Oh, and I'm using brown eyeliner this time. I still didn't get my brown mascara yet. I sent for, but I'm wearing brown eyeliner and black mascara. Okay. All right, let's get started on some of these finds of the day. All right, this little bracelet set was $7.80. And you get one kind of cloudy with flecks, and you get a cloudy off-white, white and transparent, and you get one that's more transparent with flecks. Okay, and it actually came with 4 bracelets. Now I think the in trend right now is to wear more than one bracelet together, so I'll put these on just so you can see how they fit. Okay, I'm not really having trouble putting them over my hand. They're not real big though. That one was a little tight. So I'm going to just put 3 of them on. Okay, la-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, and that was on Shein. I think I said $7.05. Where did I put the bag? Just like that. Oh, I lost the bag on the floor. Just like that, I lost the bag. Okay, see this. Okay, I'm sorry. It was $7.80 is what I paid. $7.80. You remember I complained a while back about Shein was blocking me from their promos, or from their $40 cashback promo. Well, I just kept complaining and saying I did nothing wrong. I did nothing to cause this, and I kept doing it. And finally now I am getting access to those $40 back credits, and it's a promotion where you spend up to $80, and for each 10 you spend, you get a $5 credit back, which is really great, actually. Okay, I got a little bracelet here in a very pale lavender. It was $1.66, and it's just beads in a kind of lavender tone. And with the light passing through them, they look a little iridescent here, picking up blues and pinks. Very pretty. Okay, and that was, what did I pay on that? $1.66, guys. Okay, $1.66. How's everybody doing? Doing okay? I hope you're enjoying the weather. I think it's going to get hot again up here by the Great Lakes. It's warming up again. It was cool. It was cool for a while. Okay, if you remember this, I had one in green on a prior video, and I decided to go ahead and buy the blue. And I don't know, I think I like the blue, but I think the green was really unique. I would recommend the green more than the blue. But hey, if you like blue better, go with the blue. It's a really big, bobbly, is that a word? A bobbly necklace, blue and very large. Okay. And that one, what did I pay on that one, guys? What do we have here? $5.80 I paid on that one, okay? And I don't think that's bad. This is really heavy, and there's a lot of material here. And it's unique. You know what I mean? I don't see this in department stores like Macy's or Kohl's or whatever. I just don't see stuff like this. So this is partially one of my reasons for shopping on Shein and Temu, is because I can find unique things there that I don't see anywhere else. Okay, this next necklace is in a pale lavender, and it's it's a bracelet, and it was $2.03. $2.03. I'll show you how it looks on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer that with this bracelet. And if you remember a while back, I had one that had little lavender flowers on it. I will probably wear it with this. And people have been requesting that I model some of the outfits, like put together complete outfits from Shein and Temu. And I haven't tried that yet, but I think I am going to try that to get one in this week on some of the things that I've purchased and how I put them together. I'm not sure I'm an expert at that, guys, but hey, if you're asking me, I'll do it. Okay, I'll try it. Okay, the next thing was $1.15, and they were just these little little cherry earrings. See those? And they're translucent, which I like. You can kind of see the light passing through them a little bit. Maybe I should call it transparent, because it is. Okay, and those were only $1.15 on that set. Okay, that was one of the things that sometimes when you have your whole purchase ready to go, it'll pop up on Shein. It'll pop up underneath your total, like a list of everything you're buying and the prices, and it'll say you have an opportunity to buy this item at, and this was $1.15. You had the opportunity to buy this item at $1.15. It's kind of like a suggestive second sell, so they try to get you to buy one more thing, but I thought those were cute, so we got those. Oh, here's the one I was talking about. Maybe I didn't show this before. This one was $3.32, and it's like lavender roses on a gold tone. And I was actually thinking, I don't know, what do you think of this, guys? I was thinking of wearing like all three of those together, because we know I like big and obnoxious, and that's what that is, but I love it. All right, I got this little they call this a smudge bracelet, and I wanted to wear it with one that I had that is bright yellow and orange, but this one kind of came out more of a pink and orange, and it's just like a square. Now this one barely fits me over my knuckles, so if you have really large hands, you know, my hands are not small by any means, but if you have very large hands, they will not fit on. So if you have Seinfeld's man hands, I don't know if you remember that episode, but as you know, if you watch Seinfeld, every woman that he dates, he finds a problem with. And so there was a girl that he was dating and he liked her quite a bit, but he started noticing she had big man hands. And he watched her as she ripped open this beer, like pulled the top right off. And it looked kind of brutal. So, of course, he couldn't go out with her anymore because she had man hands. Oh, okay, this next thing I got these for a friend, and now I got another pair. This was like a bonus because I'm part of a Shein club, and I'm on the cheaper Shein club, the one that's $9.99 for 3 months. Every now and then when you put in a purchase, you'll get a free item, and this was my free item this time. They're little, they look like poppies. My sister said they're poppies, so they're little bright fluorescent pink, or a real hot pink poppy set of earrings, and they're large. They're probably about more than 2 inches in length. And those, I paid $0 for those. As I said, those were a free gift with my Shein club. My Shein club is just about running out right now, but during the time when they were not allowing me into their promos, I didn't want to renew it. So now that I'm back in again, I will probably renew the Shein club. There's a secondary club on Shein, but that one costs more. And I'm not sure if it's that great of an advantage or not to have the other one. Okay, these earrings were $1.48. You just can't, I mean, you can't beat these prices, guys. Can't beat these prices. Okay, $1.48. And they're post earrings with 2 sets of backs on them. And there they are. They're these cute little green floral type earrings. I don't know if you see that too well. Okay, that's a little better. Cute. They're kind of a lighter green, which would be a good color for summer and spring. All right, guys, and those I paid $1.48 on those. All right. What do we have here? The eternal question of the day. $5 I paid for this. It's a necklace and earring set, and I liked it because it's that kind of lariat style with the, the Y shape, and it's pink and green together. So for some of those blouses that I have showed that had pink and green in them, this will be perfect. And maybe I will model this week with one of those blouses that has the pink and the green in it, okay? Stay tuned for that video, hopefully coming up soon, guys. I know it's been a good while since I did the last video. I was a little under the weather for a couple days and tired and, stuff like that, so I got behind a little bit. Okay, these I paid $1.67. That last set was $5 again, by the way. These I paid $1.67, and you can see these are really big. They're about 3 to 3.5 inches long and about 1.5 inches wide, and they're fish bones. I thought that was really unique, Wonder what kind of comments those are going to receive. $1.67. Okay, guys, is that it for no? What, we got one more jewelry item. Okay, this 2 more jewelry items. Okay, this one is an orange bracelet in a gear shaped, and I paid $2.10 for this. Okay, and it's in the shape of a gear. I thought that was really cool, guys. I thought that was really unique. What do you say? Did the Monopoly man have a monocle in his eye or not? That seems to be the question. Some people are saying that he had a monocle, and the fact that he never had one, that we're in the Matrix and this was all a simulation. But didn't they just kind of prove that, or maybe show with mathematics that this can't be a simulation just because of all the energy it would take to run a simulation that is this real? I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's a philosophical question. That's for somebody else, not for myself. Okay, these were a free gift. It may have been a Shein club, a free gift with the Shein club again. Oh, I just dropped one part of it. Darn it, the heck. Hate when that happens. Let's just hate when that happens. All right, they're these kind of transparent blue ring earrings with like a stone on the back, a shiny round stone. So I guess you could probably wear them facing either way. Like you could bring it in through the back and wear the stone on the front. Um, and it also had backs. They also had backs to them. I don't know. I have to try these out and see how do you work these things. I suppose you could probably wear it without the ball. Okay. But it has a back and the ball on it. So I don't know how that works. I'll have to try it out. And those were $0 again. As I said, those were $0. Let me see if here it is. I don't want to lose it. Let me pick it up now. Okay. I'll tell you, when it's hot out, everything seems like hard work. Either that or I'm getting very, very lazy in my older age, which could be true also. I wouldn't deny it. All right, let's look at some of the clothing. All right. First thing are these denim shorts. And these were $16.45. And the only reason I paid that much is I really like them. They're unique because they have this pink flower print on them. And they have pockets in the back. And it's real denim. It's not that printed material. And I think I got these in a 1X. The only thing I would say about these is they are pretty short. Okay, I don't usually wear shorts this short, but they don't reveal anything. They're not so short that you have to feel self-conscious or anything, but they are going to showcase your legs, and they come with a drawstring waist and pockets in the front, pockets in the back. Okay, and as I said, I paid $16.45, and let me see what size did I get. I think I got a 1X. It's a Shein 1X curve. And the material is 65% cotton, 25% polyester, and 10% viscose. So the material itself is denim and it's not stretchy, but you do have that elasticy waist, elasticy, that you do have this elasticized waist. So at least, you know, you have some room to move around in the waist area. And I don't think you'll find that these are too small in the hip and thigh. They're roomy in the hip and thigh. Okay, so those, again, were $16.45, which is a little bit more than I usually pay. But I was sold on them because of the flower pattern, guys. Okay. Okay, the next thing I got was this $8.54, and it is a denim jacket, and it's like in a darker blue wash, and it really is denim. It's heavy. It's really heavy material. I want to see what the composition of this is. I got a size 2X, and I kind of wish I would have got a 3X on this because this runs just a tiny bit small in my opinion. 54% cotton, 31% polyester, and 8% viscose, and 4% lyocell, Lyocell, and and 2% palomida. Never heard of that, guys. Don't know. If you know what that material is, let me know in the comments below. And I'm going to show you this. And this shirt that I have on today is a Temu that I got about a year and a half ago. And the necklace is a Temu. And it was very hard for me to find, like, this is a very peachy, pale orange. And I really had only this necklace that I felt matched it. So that was a Temu necklace, and this is a Temu top, and with it I'm wearing the shorts that look like they have crochet on the outside and they're white. Maybe I will put a full-length view of the outfit when I do that video later in the week of trying things on. Okay, let me put this on for you so I can tell you, I can show you why I wish I would have gotten a larger size. Okay. This jacket does not button close. It's just a jacket that you wear open. See, and I think, I really think I should have gone up one size on this. So if you buy this jacket, it's pretty inexpensive. What did I say? It was $8.54. Okay, yeah, the quality of this is very nice. There are no outside pockets. There is a ruffle and buttons, and the cuffs button, and it's really pretty cute. Except that I should have got a 3X so that it will close a little bit more. But I think it is supposed to be like a smaller jacket. And it's a little, it's cropped, but it's not quite, cropped to the waist. It's cropped to the top of the hip, guys. Okay, and that was that jacket for $8.54. $8.54. All right, let's get it off carefully here. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up for this video. If you don't like it, give a thumbs down. You can make comments below. I really appreciate all the comments and suggestions and things that you guys say. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watching my videos. Thank you. I get no monetary, I get no money, basically. I'm not compensated, and I don't get any money. And I don't know if I will someday, but I'm doing this now for you guys to see what is available and tell you some of the ins and outs of Shein, and also just because I have a sense of community when I make these videos. I feel like I'm not alone. I'm with people. I'm with people who are listening and watching, and that makes me feel great. It's like a validation, and I love it. Okay, guys, let's keep going here. Enough of the mushy stuff. Enough of the mushy. Well, here's another jacket. And on this one, I definitely think it fits. It's larger than the other one. It's a 2X, and it's denim. I paid $6.97 for this. And when you can get a denim jacket for like $7, that's incredible. All right, and it really is denim. I do wish I'd have got a larger size, just because the arms are a little bit short on me, because I am very tall and I have very long arms and long legs, so sometimes I do have that issue. But if you're not, I'm 5'8", so if you're like more like 5'4", these will probably be great on you. Okay, so I don't know where the oh, here's the tag. I couldn't find the tag. Okay, 82% cotton, 11% viscose, and 7% polyester. So it's mostly cotton. It smells just like cotton. It smells fresh. And it has these like white buttons. This is a kind of a little bit of a lighter wash than that other one. And I think there were different washes that you could select on this, I think. Oh, these bracelets do make it hard to get things on. Let's take those off real quick. Dun, da, da. I'm playing music for you while you're waiting. Dun, da, 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 da. All right, let's try it now. God. Oh, I'm having so much trouble. Too much jewelry. Too much jewelry, you guys. There's too much jewelry and not enough time. Not enough time to wear it all. All right, let's get this on. Okay, so this is a 2X, but as you can see, it runs on the small side. Luckily, I can button it. It's not too tight for that. Okay, so in that respect, I think it's just a little bigger than that other one. It has this kind of high waist here, and yeah, and it has, see, I think for me, the arms could have been just a little longer for me, because my arms are long. And the top, it just has like that, I call that a preacher neckline. I'm not sure what they call that, but just a crew neck. Okay, it's very nice. It's heavy, and I think it'll be good in the fall. Okay, and what did I say? I spent $6.97, so for less than $7. I don't even know how they can make it for that price. I really don't. I don't know how you would even pay for the material um, to make a jacket like that for $7. I don't know. The only place I would ever get prices like that were sometimes on the clearance rack at Kohl's or Gabe's, a store called Gabe's that really has good prices on things because they have like buyouts and excesses and things like that, so they have good prices. But other than that, there's nowhere you can walk in a store and buy a denim jacket that's really denim for $7. Impossible. Okay, this is the blouse I was talking about. $7.19. Luckily, I got a 3X in this because I really need it. In these peplum type tops, I do need a size up. And so this is the green and pink blouse that I bought with that necklace in mind that I showed before. And maybe I will model that this week. Okay, so this was a 3X. And it is absolutely not too large on me. I wear a US 1X. And it was $7.19 is what I paid. And I got a 3XL. So definitely go up a size on this if you have a larger waist or a larger bust. Okay, you need to go up a size. And that's a 3X. And that is... well, what do you know? 100% polyester. What do you know? I mean, come on. It's all like that. I'd say 90% of their stuff is polyester. All right. What is this? This is a size 1XL. $8.23. Okay, these are shorts. I thought in the picture they looked almost like they were so flared out that they looked like a skirt, but when I put it on, it really didn't have that much of an effect. I got these in a 1XL, and they were 65% cotton and 35% lyocell. That's stuff I never heard of. Okay, and it has like a paper bag style waist. And the legs do flare out, as you can see. And in the picture, I think the model that had these on, she must have had on something like maybe 2 sizes too big. Because on her, it looked almost like a skirt. On me, it just looks like shorts with wide legs. Okay, and does it have a pocket? No, it does not have a pocket. Okay, it has an elastic waist, but the material itself does not stretch, probably because it has a lot of cotton in it. Okay, and those, did I say what those were? $8.23, guys. I don't know why when I decide I need something like a pair of denim shorts, I seem like I go nuts and buy like 4 or 5 pairs. That's ridiculous. I've got to stop doing that, guys. I'm realizing by making these videos that I'm doing that, and that's got to stop. I'm not going to have anywhere to put things. I'm going to have to donate. I do donate to some of my local charities. And one time I had a whole bunch of clothes. I had suits and everything. And I took them up to this place that houses homeless women and children. And unfortunately, they wouldn't accept my stuff. They said in order for me to donate it, I would have to go to their main office because they're not allowed to take anything in, and their main office was like in a really bad part of town. And I'm like, guys, I just live like a block away, can't you take my stuff? And they couldn't. So I donated it to another charity. But I do want to try to get them some things because those people are working. The people that live in there, they have to go to classes and they have to learn a lot of life skills. And I think it's fantastic what they do for people. I think it's called the Mission. The organization is called the City Mission, and they do a tremendous job helping, not only just helping feed and clothe the homeless, but actually training them and getting them back into society, helping them own homes and doing all kind of things like that. And I have donated to them many times. Okay, this is another pair of denim. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I went crazy with the denim. And these have a sewn up a sewn up cuff, and they have pockets in the back and pockets in the front, and they're a drawstring waist. And the waist is very elasticized. The rest of the pants are not stretchy material at all. They feel like mostly cotton again. Okay, this was 66% cotton, 24% polyester, and 10% viscose. Okay, and what did I pay on that, guys? What did I say? $8.23. No, that was the other pair. Was that the other pair? What were these? They were a 1X. I don't know. Oh, $11.58. Okay, $11.58. I paid a little bit more for those. But those are very nice shorts. Okay, got a set here. I paid $6.73 for the little set. I love wearing this because I don't see sets like this anywhere since I wasn't 6 years old anymore. I just don't see them. Except for online at Shein or Temu. And this is a Shein haul. So this is a Shein outfit. And there's the blouse. And I got a 3X. And as you can see by the blouse, it is definitely not going to be too large. Definitely not too large. And it goes with these cute shorts. It came with it in the set. Okay, so. And they have the ruffle around the arms here, and the paper bag style waist with a belt, and it's in this like khaki and cream stripy color. So stripy. I just make up stuff. I almost said I make up sh something else. All right, and it goes with that blouse, and I did get a 3X, and it's nice and loose and roomy, which sometimes on a really hot day you want something loose. The shorts are very loose. The top, not so much. All right. I do tend to wear a larger size on top though than the bottom. I have most of my weight is upper body, in the back and above the waist and above. All right. This shirt was $6.96. And it is in a 3XL. Guys, 3XL, and there you go. It has a tie in the front right here and a little open pigeonhole under it. So I might, and it's pretty sheer, as you can see. It has like lavender and white flowers, but I think I would wear a tank top under this because it is pretty much sheer. It's not very long. It's a little longer in the front than in the back. This is the back. Okay, it's shorter in the back. But it does come to a little bit below the waist. And it's I got a 3XL. If you get this, go up a size, guys. You won't be sorry. And it was 92% polyester and 8% elastane. It has a very slight stretch to it, a little slight stretch in the fabric. Okay, and what did I say that was? $6.96, guys. $6.96 on that. All right, moving right along. I got a dress. I wish I wore dresses more often. I think I just need to start wearing them because I like them. $8.85 on this dress. I wanted this. I love this color combination of the hot pink and orange for summer. And it has a little bow detail there in the front and like a crocheted or a lacy type of neckline. And sheer sleeves. The sleeves are sheer, but the inside of the dress is lined. Let me stand up and show you this. And I got a 3X, and no, it was not too big. Being taller, being on the tall side, I usually go up a size in rompers and in dresses. Okay. All right, let's see what do we have next. This was a simple little blouse. It was only $2.72, and it's yellow with with the little outlined white flowers outlined in black. And I got a 3X and it's big. I probably could have got a 1X in this. It has the little ruffles on the sleeves and kind of a drop shoulder. You know, instead of it being a sewn tailor type shoulder, it's like an overhang. And it's comes in a little, gathered in a little around the waist and then flares out again like a peplum top. $2.72, guys. I mean, you can't beat that. I'm thinking this might be 100% poly. 95% poly, 5% elastane. The material, though, does not stretch. But as I said, the 3X is very large, so I don't think you need to go up a size on that. Okay, the next thing are these more denim shorts. Now, I paid $13.89 for these, which is probably more than I usually pay. But I like them because they are orange for one thing, which is very unusual of a color for denim. And then they have these real embroidered flowers on the front. See that? On each pocket. And they have pockets in the front, no pockets in the back, and a drawstring waist. But I don't think the string tightens it that much. It's elastic. And on that one, I thought maybe they would run a little short, so I got a 2XL, and the 2XL is larger than I usually wear, especially on the bottom half, but they're larger in the hip and thigh area. But I think they're great. I like them loose there anyway. So, yeah, I got those for $13.89, $13.89, and doidy. Okay. Getting near the bottom here. I have a dating story. Don't leave. I have a dating story. $8.69 for this next top. And I did get a 3X, and I'm glad I did because it runs small. And I realized I didn't really have short sleeves in brown. So we have a little bow tie there at the neck and a peplum kind of apron effect there at the bottom, and just plain short sleeves. And I'm glad I got a 3X. It's stretchy. The material has a great deal of stretch in it. And that was $8. Would I say $8.69? I thought it was less than that. I guess, or was it $6.73? Which one of these is it? Okay, I think it was $6.73. And that one is 95% polyester, 5% elastane. Okay, the usual. If I say the usual, are you going to know that's what I mean? The usual. All right. Not to get ahead of myself or anything, but I got this sweater in a 2XL. And the reason I got it is it was only $6.29. And it's kind of an unusual green. And it's nice and thick. This is a very nice thick sweater. Nice and warm. And it has like a turtleneck. And it has these knitted diamond, like textured changes in it in the diamond shape. On that one, I got a 2XL, and it's plenty big. It is probably poly. Let's see what it's made out of. 100% acrylic. Okay, I do like acrylic sweaters a little better than polyester, although I don't really know what acrylic is made of. It might be made of the same thing. But I think they seem like they wear a little bit better with washing and things like that. I don't put any of my sweaters or any of my Temu or Shein items that are elasticized. I don't put any of that stuff in the dryer. Now, the denim shorts with the elastic band, I will probably put those in the dryer. But anything that is like has elastane or spandex or things like that, I don't put in the dryer to make them last longer, because the dryer can break down some of that elastic material. Okay, this one I got in a 3XL. It's a t-shirt, and it says Limoncello, Liqueur de Limon. It's just a cute little yellow t-shirt with some lemons on it. Okay. And I got a 3X because, as I've said before, I like my t-shirts nice and large, and this one is. It's large on me. It doesn't feel like cotton, but it doesn't feel like that flat, heavy polyester either. It's like a nice knit fabric, and it has stretch in it. It is 95% poly, 5% elastane, the usual. What do you know? Well, what do you know? 673, I believe it was. Is that what I said before? 673? God, I'm getting all mixed up now. Yes, must have been that one, 673. Okay, guys, we're getting to the bottom of this. All right, $5.42 for this. I got this dress to wear on the 4th of July, and then I ended up not wearing it. It's just this green dress with these, it's sleeveless, and it has like the ruffles all down the front. It ties here. It's kind of open in between these two little ties right there, so you might want to wear like a tank under it. But it didn't really reveal anything when I tried it on. And it's just this green. It's not exactly a knit, but it's not a flat poly either. It has a little bit of texture to it. In the back, it's just plain. I kind of wish they would have put that detailing in the back too with the ruffles, but it's very cute. And it was flattering when I tried it on, and I only paid $5.42 for that. So why am I complaining, guys? Should not be complaining. Let's see. This is 2XL I got, and that fit me fine, and it was 100% polyester, guys, and it only has a teeny bit of stretch in the fabric, not much, but it does have that elastic waist. Okay, and I only paid $5.42 for that, guys. I love that. I love when I can get something at a discount. Now, I got this sequin skirt, and the reason I didn't send it back is it was only $6.31. But I'll show you what's wrong with it. Okay, I got it in a size 2XL because it said it, looked really short. So I figured I'd get a little bit bigger. And I'm glad I did. And it's a skirt with sequins on it in a teal color. And it's elastic waist. And it's like sequins sewn on a gauzy fabric with a lining underneath. And I'll tell you what's wrong with this one. When they sewed in the liner part, they put it in inside out. Okay, but when you're wearing, the reason I'm not complaining is it was $6.31, and when you are wearing it, you're not really going to see that. That's just the liner, so that it's not too sheer, and I think it'll be just fine. And no one would know. I don't think anyone would know unless you told them. Okay, and that one I paid $6.31, guys. And let's see, 2 more items. And we're going to have a dating story. Okay, $6.43. Yeah, this little mesh, black mesh, like it looks like a fishnet top. It's very sheer. You wear something under it, obviously, but it's nice and roomy. I think I got a 2X, which I could have easily got a 1X in this. It's very large. To wear over like a bathing suit or to wear over a black tank top in the evening when you go out. And it wasn't very much. It was $6.43. And this one does have a scent to it. It's kind of like, smells like a dye. It's probably from the black dye. I'm pretty sure, as with other ones like this, when you wash it once, that smell pretty much evaporates. Okay, here's the other bracelet. This is the bracelet. I paid $194, and this was supposed to go with this one. I don't know if it does, though, because this one looks like it has a lot more pink in it than this. So I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? You think they go together? This one almost looks like orange and yellow. I don't really see very little pink in this. And this one has a lot more pink, I believe. So I don't know if I'll wear these together or not, but this one was $194. And that one, if you have large hands, don't get it, because this one is a little tough even for me to get on. And even though I've lost weight, and my hands are a little bit smaller, see, it's still, still hard to get on. See, so, yeah, if you get that stuck on, you can use a little bit of liquid soap and water, and you'll be able to squeeze it off. But I wouldn't get it if you tend to have larger knuckles or larger hands. $1.94 was reasonable for that. Okay, and last but not least, I got this belt. It said it was 40. It said 100, which I think is 100 centimeters. But it said also in the description that it was 48 inches long, because if I got a 40-inch belt, there's not going to be any overhang. And this one, the model was wearing it. It's from ROMWE, which is a store on Shein that I do like. I do like a lot of their things. And it was I got the 100 length on this. But they said in the ad also that it's 48 inches total, and I'm glad, because some of the other ones obviously wouldn't have been long enough for me. So let me see. I have a hard time reaching back. Let me try this. Okay. So you just hook that through one of these openings, and it hangs over a little bit. I would have liked it to hang longer than that. But at least it has like one piece kind of hanging down, and if I put it on a little tighter, I'll have more. Let me see. Suck it in, baby. There. So you do get a little bit of it hanging down. The way they show it, it's like hanging way down, but I don't get that effect because I'm a little bigger than the average clown. I'm a bigger clown than the average clown. Okay. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I used to sing that to my mom when she was in the hospital sick, because she really liked that song, and that was one of her all-time favorites. That, and she loved that Louis Armstrong song, What a Wonderful World. Those were her two favorite songs. And I miss her. I miss my mom so much every single day. So cherish your mother if you still have her. Okay, that was $4.21. So that concludes this Shein haul. So now let me think of a dating story. Okay, this one takes me way, way back to when I was in high school. There was a guy, I guess he was a kid. Well, to me now he'd be a kid. He was a couple years older than me. I think I was 16, maybe he was like 18. And he used to come over and pick me up, because back in those days, I don't know, there wasn't as many crazy stories about stalkers and things like that. Not that they didn't exist, because they did. But, it was just kind of customary for a man to pick up a girl or a woman from her home, meet her parents, things like that. So we went out a couple times, and the first time he came on time, I believe. And then the second time he came, he was pretty late. So then the third time he came, he was even later. And so the fourth date, I was waiting and waiting, and I thought, I wasn't trying to be spiteful or anything, but I was just like, I don't feel like wasting my Friday night waiting for this guy. I mean, I could be out right now having a good time. So I just left. Yeah, I just left before he got there. And when he got there, he came to pick me up, knocked on the door, and my dad answered, and he says, I'm here to pick up, Jan. And my dad was like, oh, well, you just missed her. She went out. And he was like, what? He just could not believe that I didn't wait for him. And so I didn't go out with him that night. And I remember he called me the next day and said, well, I came to pick you up. Where were you? And I just said, well, you were late and you were really late. And I didn't feel like wasting Friday night waiting for you to get there. So I went out. Well, he apologized to me profusely and promised that he wouldn't be late again, and he wasn't. After that, he came on time. But I don't remember, like so many young romances, it got nipped in the bud somewhere along the way. But I just thought I'd share that with you. I mean, they say that you teach people how to treat you. So if somebody's like disregarding the importance of your time, do what you got to do, man. I did. I did. Okay, so that's it for tonight. And like I said, a thumbs up would be appreciated, or even a thumbs down, but make a comment. Either way, make a comment. Let me know what you liked about this. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you want to see more of. I would appreciate that, guys. And I appreciate you guys. I love that you're here watching my channel. I appreciate it so much because I feel like I'm part of the community when I do this, and this is really why I do it. Okay, guys, thank you. Have a great evening. Bye.